Welcome back to another video. Made it up here in the high country today, and this video is going to be all about answering some of your guys' questions. I did a question thing on Instagram, got a whole bunch of questions from you guys. And if you're only on YouTube, hopefully you can take something from this and learn it, and then hopefully some of the Instagram followers and people come over here and watch this video. Wanted to do it in the high country because, man, it is gorgeous out this time of year. The deer are out, the elk are out, normally around till like 10 a.m. So it's definitely a good time to glass. Still a little bit early. The antlers definitely haven't grown much on the deer and moose that I've noticed. Goals for this year by Bo Spencer. I think that's how you say it. Man, this is going to be a deep question just because physically and mentally it's a lot bigger than just kind of hunting goals. But goals for this year is honestly just to become genuinely happy all the time. I've struggled in the past with consistently being happy. It like comes in waves, definitely, like most people, I'm sure. There's definitely good days, there's bad days, but I want to make sure to make it a priority this year to just enjoy the moment, enjoy being out here more, enjoy living my dream, and enjoy sharing it with you guys. So honestly, the biggest goal for me this year is just to do a lot more things like I normally do that make me happy, but also make sure I live in the moment. Because life goes by so fast, it's actually crazy. Like even, it's already middle of the year. Like I just remember it being January, watching winter range muleys, and all of a sudden it's freaking pretty much hunting season, like 2 months away from my crazy hunting schedule. So yeah, goals for this year, definitely that. And then when it comes to hunting, I have 5 different tags. So I have 3 deer, 2 of them being archery, 1 of them being I can hunt archery, muzzleloader, and rifle. So that gives me an option of I'm going to kill a giant on that tag. And if I don't kill a giant, then I'm not killing anything, especially this year. For that archery tag, my goal is just like a 170, just a beautiful 170 desert muley. So yeah, that's definitely a goal there. And then I have another out-of-state rifle tag for deer, and I just want a good buck for that, what that general area offers. It's definitely not a great unit, but kind of where I am, I think there's potential to have some hidden giant because it's in some gnarly country. So definitely excited to get out and do that. And then I have 2 elk tags also, which is pretty cool. Definitely going to be the craziest year. I've already went to Arizona and killed a Coues deer in January, and then I just got back from my bear hunt. So pretty crazy year. Potentially is going to be my best year. I'm excited. How many sheds this year by Jax? No idea. I stopped counting my amount of sheds probably 5 years ago. Like I just genuinely don't care at all. I get out to shed hunt because I love it, obviously. Like I love antlers. It's fun getting out with good people, and I have never counted in years, so I have no idea. But if I have to throw a number out there, I'd say 150 to 200 deer sheds, and then maybe 100 to 150 elk sheds, but maybe a little less on the deer. I don't know. I don't care. 0 moose though, which is sad. Next question: would you ever hire a camera guy? 100%. Definitely not now. I'm too small and I don't make enough money to be able to pay someone. So hopefully this year I'm gonna have my buddy Tegan come out and film me a little bit. So I'll pay him a little bit, but dude, I can barely make it on my own. Like I definitely ain't making that much money yet, which is how normal businesses are. You can't expect much for a few years. So I'm in the grinding stage. So would I ever hire one? Definitely in the future. That was by Cameron. Luke, scouting tips. Feel like I'm spinning my wheels fast and not going anywhere looking for animals. Scouting tips, like I'm assuming he's thinking of summer. So the best thing is to obviously e-scout a lot. If you drew a tag, that's the first and best way to scout before going to put boots on the ground, because so you have an idea of kind of where you want to get to. So that's first step, e-scout. Look for nice basins, especially during the summer. Look for basins that are open, super grassy, kind of like this one, as you can tell, just pines, grassy, super thick trees down in the bottom, water somewhat close, and you'll eventually find something. Like, just keep going through basins, but also never overlook the easy stuff. Like, truly, there's so many people I know that drive by this one road, and I hike 10 yards off the road so you can actually glass it, because most people glass from roads, but guess what, everyone does that. So when you're driving by and you see a super thick timber patch, people are just going to drive by. They're not going to assume that, oh, you can maybe glass. So definitely keep that in mind too. I've found some really big deer. I've glassed up a crazy dropper buck last year doing that. So that's a good tip that I found out. That's honestly the best advice. Like, just high open basins, and then obviously feet and time on the ground, and time glassing is always key to glassing bucks and bulls and moose and whatever during this time of year. But yeah, definitely look for water, look for green grass, little benches, like just anything like that. What's your dream hunt? Anything in Alaska. I have dreamed of Alaska ever since I've been watching a lot of these videos, and my girlfriend went on an Alaskan moose hunt, killed a beautiful bull. So ever since then, that's definitely makes me have an itch to go. And then obviously watching Gritty's films, like, I feel like everyone needs to go to Alaska, and I'm sure everyone that has been to Alaska says the same thing. How do you pick apart the mountain when glassing? Up and down, side to side, all over? This is a good question. So the first thing I do is look for ridge lines. Like, it seems like 60% of the time you will see animals right on ridge lines just feeding, especially open ridge lines close to trees. So that's the first place I always go to. Just scan the ridge lines back and forth, and then I scan the very bottoms, kind of where the water should be, because that's honestly like the two main places I see most of these animals. It works 60% of the time, so it's better than 50-50. And then obviously after you do that, I kind of just scan back and forth like this and just exit out. But I don't do huge lines, because then you start getting kind of lazy and kind of zigzagging around, or moving around, not zigzagging. So I just kind of do a little spot, zigzag it, move, little spot, zigzag, and just kind of do that. What do you hunt with, rifle or bow and arrow? Both. I genuinely love both. A lot of people pick archery over rifle, and I genuinely do not care. Like, I just want opportunity to hunt, and whatever I can get my hands on that year, I'm going to do. Like, this year I have 2 archery and 3 rifle. Like, I don't care. Genuinely love it all. How long have you been doing YouTube for, and are you full-time yet? I am full-time as of a year and a half ago. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. It's a dream. It's truly a dream. But I have been doing YouTube for about 7 to 8 years. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see that. So it's definitely been a grinder. A lot of slow growth. Like, that's the thing from this industry, and you can ask any hunting, whatever you want to call her. I don't want to say influencer, because it's just kind of gay. But yeah, it's been slow. The last year and a half of 7 to 10 years of grinding has finally, I've been able to make some money to be able to do this full time. But I'm not making bank yet. I'm making enough to just do what I love, which in my opinion is well worth it. Like, if you guys have a dream, chase it. Definitely watch my last video. I think it was 2 videos ago. It's a little inspirational, and it's kind of just how I feel about all that dream stuff. What optics do you run, and are you thinking about changing the current setup you have? So actually I have my spotter right here. This is the Vortex Razor 85mm. It's amazing. I mean, you guys have seen all the footage I've gotten past few years, and it's definitely crisp. Shout out to Vortex, sponsor me. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, that's my Razor, and honestly, I don't think I'm gonna ever switch. Like, the warranty on these bad boys is just the best. Like, Swaros are obviously a little better glass, but I just can't make it make sense in my mind paying freaking $6 grand for a spotting scope. I'd rather go and spend that on hunting trips. So, and then these are the razors that I just barely got. So watch my last video. I think it's three videos ago, and I kind of show you my whole setup, tripod and everything. But yeah, these are the new razors, 12x50 HDs. Absolutely love them so far. I had them a few years ago, but they got stole, so I definitely wanted another pair. What's the best advice for starting on social media and actually gaining traction? Consistency. You hear it from everyone doing okay or doing good on social media. It's all about consistency, because people follow you because they either find you as an inspiration they find you interesting and want to keep watching it. But keep watching it is the key. Like, you got to be consistent. You got to keep consistently posting good content, and people will eventually follow along. And if they see it year after year, you just keep getting it done, you'll gain a little more respect over the years. And that's definitely what has worked for me, especially on YouTube. YouTube is a very slow growth. I mean, holy crap, has it taken forever to get the 12,000 followers or subscribers that I do have. Shout out to everyone watching these. Like, these videos, yeah, just appreciate you guys. Anyways, so yeah, best advice, consistency, and just keep putting content out. Make sure to just put a lot out. A lot of good stuff, though. Don't, like, half-ass it. People will definitely notice if you're putting effort into your videos. No question, just love what you're doing, man. Keep it up. Thanks for what you do. I appreciate you. Everyone who supports me is just, it's truly crazy, because growing up, I had some support, but honestly, not much. Most people were just making fun of me, and it's funny now that I'm somewhat successful. I don't even want to say successful. Now that I'm somewhat living my dream, that's a better way to put it. It's definitely funny who comes around and always says, like, wow, you're amazing. I always believed in you. And now they be lying, because that's not how they acted when I started this stuff. So I appreciate everyone that has followed along for years and have showed their support and love. It means more than you know. Like, sometimes you definitely need it. And sometimes when I'm feeling a little down, I just realize that there's people out there that actually care. And I don't even know you guys. Like, you guys are just watching me on a screen, which is also kind of strange and crazy. So I just appreciate your support, anyone and everyone who watch these things, haters and all. Have you had any funny snake run-ins? I never have. I'm not much into snake country, so I've honestly never seen much for rattlesnakes or anything. I'm sure when I head down to Nevada this year to hunt, I'll probably run into a few, so hopefully that goes well. Could we collab on a video sometime next year? I love your content, want to grow my YouTube. Collabs are awesome. Dude, it's so hard to just get out with people. Obviously, having social media and a following, there's a lot of people that want to get out with me, and I genuinely am such an antisocial guy. Like, it's crazy that I do social media. I always say this to my parents and everything. Like, dude, it's a struggle for me to go and talk to some family sometimes and talk to anybody. Like, I freaking hate it. Like, I want to do my own thing. It's funny that I'm talking to a camera, but guess what? It's a camera. It's not a person. A lot easier to talk to. So, I mean, obviously I wish, like, I'd love to, and maybe in the future we can, but, dude, I just freaking suck at getting out with people. I'm sure you guys can notice that. I go out with, like, 3 people ever. So, definitely, hopefully. What's in your hunting pack? So, I use the initial ASCENT pack. Been loving that, but what is in my hunting pack? A lot of things. I should probably do a pack breakdown video, but I swear that's what everyone and their dog does nowadays. But I guess maybe I'll jump on that, because there's maybe some people that would take it good. I have the DARKENERGY power banks. That's very important to me, because I gotta charge my phone, charge my camera if it's running low, all that stuff. So that's definitely a very important piece. And then the normal stuff like lighters, some first aid stuff. I have a Garmin inReach just in case. Knives, blades, little mountain bonded bags that kind of keep everything organized, which is very nice. So check them out. I have codes for a lot of these companies too. So be sure to use code BIGTINE on whatever. And then what else? Nalgene bottles, water. Dude, it's so hard. Like, obviously spotting scope, tripod, but mainly like the essentials is just what normal people think of. Like, just first aid stuff is mainly it, and then food and water. Like, I'm a pretty simple guy. What are the possibilities that you have a booth at the Utah Hunt Expo in the next year or two? It's definitely somewhat high, but like, it's awesome. Like, it's truly incredible going to the Hunt Expo and seeing how many people actually notice me or want to talk to me. It's freaking wild. I'm just a small town kid. Like, I would have never thought people were like, wow, I love watching you. You're an inspiration. Like, it's pretty crazy. And obviously that's just kind of what comes with this, just because I love doing it and people see that. So hopefully it starts a fire in them, inspires them, because I would just work hard and do all that stuff. So definitely want to. Like, I'm definitely not against it at all. I absolutely love doing it. It's cool meeting you guys. But like I said, it'd be getting out of my comfort zone, if I'm being honest, to actually get a booth and like have enough mind space to just talk to people that much, because like I said, I'm freaking bad. So definitely, I'm hoping. What iPhone spotting scope you have? I feel like your all-in videos are crystal clear. Appreciate that, but I just use my phone. I think it's an iPhone 16, has the nice camera, the all-in system, and then I just use the Vortex Razor, like you just said, the 85 millimeter, and it's all about color grading. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, they think that this phone is just automatically taking that really good-looking footage. I just edit it all. Like, I go to CapCut, which is on my phone, so definitely download that. And CapCut will just, there's a lot of different filters you can use, so that's kind of what I do. How can I find more sheds? I get this question so much, it's crazy. And the simplest answer is get out, I'd say end of December to March, and see where the animals are. Like, you can't expect to just like have me give you advice saying like, go hit a sagebrush flat. Like, dude, there's so many flats out there and so many places animals can hide during the winter. So literally just get out during January to March and find where the deer are wintering, and then if you see bucks, that's within a mile of where they are. I'd say within 3 miles, 3 to 5 miles, I guess, because I've had that happen. But yeah, just look around, start zigzagging, and I'm sure you'll find year after year, because bucks and bulls are very persistent on the winter range. Like, they will be there year after year after year. So if you can just find a good buck, then that means there's going to be other bucks in the area. So that's definitely the best advice for anyone who asks that. What did your muzzleloader buck score? He was mid-80s, 185, 186, somewhere around there. Just a super pretty typical. So yeah, that's mid-80s. Beautiful deer. I'm going to beat it this year, though. Really excited. This one says to oil up. Dang. All right. Next video, we'll go live. What's your go-to hunting vehicle? I know what you're trying to do there. You're trying to find what vehicle I have. That's none of your business. What is your why? What motivates you to keep going? That's a good one. My why, let me think about this. At such a young age, I went through some things that changed my mentality, changed my mindset, and hunting, honestly, was just such a good thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, going through some of the things, hunting was always there for me, and I solo hunted most of the time growing up. Some friends, but mostly solo, and it just made me find peace within myself, and it made me find that just, dude, like, I am obsessed with hunting. Like, that is definitely my why. It's just like why I do what I do, because I genuinely love it, and I love sharing it also. Like, I was filming at such a young age, it's crazy that people are watching it. Anyways, that is my why. Like, I just truly love what I do, and I truly want to make a life worth living, and I think the best way to do that is just to do what you love every single day. Like, I love working out, so what do I do every day? I work out. I love being in the mountains, so pretty much every single day all year I'm out in the mountains. Doesn't matter if it's November and I don't even have a tag. I just love getting out, watching the animals. I love learning them. I love just, it makes me happy. Like, genuinely, it makes me happy to get out, and that definitely is my why. What motivates you to keep going? This is going to sound crazy. I'm sure some of you guys can relate, though. Is I genuinely just am so hard on myself, and no matter how successful I've been, like killing these animals, deep down I just still can't fully accept that I earned it and that I should be proud of myself for some of these accomplishments. Not sure why. I'm sure it's something from my childhood. Definitely wasn't the greatest, but whatever. So yeah, like, the thing that motivates me is I genuinely just want to be proud of myself, and I want to live with zero regret. And like, dude, I just have such a passion with living life, not even just living this dream of hunting full time. I just want to live life and live good. Like, I want to have an awesome family that I can just, dude, I don't even know. I want to become someone better every single day. So that's honestly what motivates me, is I wake up and just want to become better for myself, but also for my future family and for my future self. So yeah, that's kind of what motivates me. What is your go-to QU layering system for hot and cold weather? Dude, I have no idea. You see me use QU, but I also use First Light. I use Kings. Like, I do not have a favorite because they're all just good enough to work how they are, and I really don't have any layering. Like, I don't know, dude, I suck at that. I just throw on what I see most of the time. But for the main part, I just have normal pants. Normally I never use thermals or anything. Obviously, if it's super freezing out, I will. And then I normally just use a t-shirt and then maybe kind of like a sun shirt over top and then a vest. I love vests. Like, they're legit, and they make me feel like I look cool, so that's all that matters. What broadheads do you shoot? The G5 dead meats. Absolutely love them. If you watched my Will to Survive last year, there's so much hatred about it. Just like, there was so much hate about, oh, you used the dead meat, no wonder you didn't kill that bull in the first shot. I'm just like, people, you guys are stupid. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, that broadhead does very good. Cuts are really good. Like, killed a coos deer with it, killed my bull with it, killed a lion with it, and every single one just bled. Like, I can't even explain how much, and I couldn't even show it. What's the biggest buck you've ever seen? What is the biggest buck I've ever seen? Honestly, last year. Last year, I'll overlay the video. Like, this is one of the bigger bucks. Like, he's probably, no, he ended up getting killed by my buddy Cody. Not him, but he was a guide to it. It went 215. I don't remember. It was either 209 to 215. That's honestly one of the biggest bucks I've seen, and it was last year. Do you exercise in preparation for your hunts? And if so, what type of workouts do you do? So yes, I do. No matter what, if I'm home, I'm working out. If I'm on the mountain, obviously I'm still grinding it out, hiking around. But right now is kind of just, it's a preparation season. And it's crazy to me that most people don't even get in shape for hunting. They just, I'll be fine. I'm okay with being out of shape and fat. No, don't be like that. So yes, I'm doing 75 hard right now. So I work out, I wake up 4 in the morning every day, start working out at 5 to 6. And then sometimes I run home, which is about 3 miles. But most of the time, 75 hard means you do 2 workouts every single day for 75 days. But since my archery hunt out of state starts August 10th, obviously I'll just go till, I think it was the beginning of June, till August 10th. So yeah, I just run every single night. I do normal gym stuff in the morning. I think my split is like, dude, I don't even want to say the split. It's kind of random. It's like chest, shoulders, back, like every muscle you can think of. I do legs twice a day on top of running every single night. And if I can't run, I walk. So you definitely got to be physically and mentally ready for some crazy hunts. And I have some insane ones planned this year, so that's why I got to go hard. How far in advance of a deer hunt is best to scout? Is there a point where it's too early? Yes, there honestly is, but there never is too early. Like, you can always set cameras depending on your state early, like May till whenever. Like, that's never bad to get out. So, but I'd say the best time is like mid-July, because then the bucks will be kind of in their pattern. You'll be able to pattern them. Same with the bulls. They'll be fully grown by then, almost. Obviously, they'll still grow quite a bit. So you'll be able to tell kind of what you're looking at. Because right now, they're still just kind of barely growing. So definitely mid-July. Like by I'd say July 10th and all the way till your hunt is definitely the best way. And that's kind of what I'm planning. Like right now, I'm kind of just wandering around, making videos, filming a little bit of the deer that I do see. But honestly, the big bucks are still a little bit low. They still haven't kind of popped up in this high country stuff. Will a buck continue to use a particular canyon year after year on winter ground? Yes, they definitely will. I've picked up sheds off of bucks 5 years in a row, and they're in like within 100 yards of everything. But also, you got to think maybe in December there was a huge winter and it kind of pushed them into a different winter range, because I've definitely seen that happen. This last year I found a really big cheater shed and he moved about 10 miles, which is pretty crazy, but also not that far. But yeah, they definitely move sometimes, like go freaking 100 miles away. Like, I know my buddy found this set off a buck that was like 270, and I know of a set that got found off it in 100, I think it was 150 miles away the year before that. So it's pretty wild. So definitely take account of, like, maybe the November winter is huge and the bucks literally can't make it to where they wanted to get to or where they normally do, because maybe just a random snowstorm came in. So there's a lot of things you got to take into account, but for the most part, I'd say like 70% of the time you'll see bucks year after year. So yeah, that's kind of the questions that I got. There's still a few hours left of people wanting to ask away, but yeah, that's kind of the main questions. So thank you for watching. It could have been a longer video, but figured I'd just put some content out, keep you guys interested, and hopefully just keep motivating you. Hopefully you guys learn something. And if you guys like this type of content, definitely comment down some more questions and I can do another video. Since it's kind of slow season right now, literally all my plans is I'll do a little bit of excavation work when I can, and then I'm gonna Euro some skulls, some bear skulls. But right now I'm kind of just chilling out. Like, it's honestly so nice. Like, I go so hard every year that I kind of get real tired. But that being said, I'm still working out twice a day. So be in shape, get in shape. If you're a little juicy, it's okay. There's always time to get in shape, but day one, or one day, or whatever they say, you know? So if you're skinny, gain some weight. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Comment down with some more questions, and we'll catch you on another one.